The Bills, Josh Allen, MVP candidate? Maybe. Who knows? One last seven. Last loss was to the Hail Murray on November 15th. Noah, thoughts on Josh Allen being a MVP candidate? Go.
Well, as my very biased take as a Bills fan, I think he should rightfully be in the top three as an MVP candidate, and I would place him second.
Josh
I would put him
Allen.
behind Aaron Rodgers, but ahead of Mahomes. I think Rodgers' season has been incredible, but I think Allen has been MVP worthy in his own right. I think just a little 2-week dip against the Chiefs and the Titans earlier in the season. And besides those, just night and day improvement from last year to this year. Way more accurate. His accuracy percentage, his completion percentage is up about 10 points. He just does it all. He looks so calm out there. The Bills just look like they're having fun out there when he's leading them. And I mean, the addition of Diggs is a huge help. I think he finally has a number one weapon. I mean, he was throwing to Zay Jones and Robert Foster were his top two targets in his first year here. So the way they've built
Cole
the team
Beasley
around him,
last year.
well, yeah, but 2 years ago, Beasley wasn't on the team. No, I think the trio of Diggs, Beasley, and now they get John Brown back for the playoffs too. Those three together, and then the rookie Gabe Davis. I mean, he just got an arsenal of weapons with him, and I think he's done a fantastic job of leading the team. And I mean, you look at the last 5 games were nationally broadcast, and they won all by double digits, and he looked phenomenal in all of them. So I think he's rightfully in the MVP mix, and the media finally started picking up on it the last 2 weeks. But yeah, I would put him second, and maybe one day if he keeps playing like this, he'll get one.
Sam, go.
Yeah, I mean, I think we were talking about this before our sound failed, but essentially my take on this was people were giving Allen hype at the beginning of the season. The problem was that 2-week dip Noah talked about, the Kansas City game, the Tennessee game. That's when people started to fall off the Allen bandwagon. Then they started to talk about Tannehill, absolute joke. And then not that he's a bad quarterback, but just not an MVP for me. And then it's Mahomes and Rodgers for the last few weeks. Then they start talking about Allen again once he goes on this late season surge he's been on. For me, I think Allen's a worthy candidate for sure. I always had Mahomes, but now that he's kind of been a little iffy the last few weeks, Rodgers seems like the clear favorite, and that's been basically confirmed by the media. It just stinks because honestly, if you look at Allen's numbers year long, I mean, we talked about it, franchise record for passing touchdown, passing yards, and he's also got that running threat. You can make a very valid case for Allen. There's a lot of statistical cases for it that I've seen on Twitter. And it's just unfortunate that 2-week dip happened and the media got off him.
Yeah. And I mean, as mentioned before, the sound failed. It's pretty much clear that Aaron Rodgers is the clear favorite for MVP this year, which is great. He definitely deserves it if he wins. But surprisingly, Josh Allen in the betting lines surpassed Patrick Mahomes and is now the second in Vegas odds, which is great. He's been playing phenomenally. And even when he was benched week 17, he still put up a lot of good numbers before he got benched. And I mean, it's no disrespect to Patrick Mahomes, but there might be he won MVP 2 years ago. Still, there might be some voter fatigue there. But either way, Josh Allen probably isn't winning. It's probably going to go to Aaron Rodgers. Just sucks because Josh Allen just seems like the Russell Wilson or Drew Brees of the group. There's always going to be one guy better than him. Whether it be like Patrick Mahomes, Kyler Murray, maybe in a few years. Maybe Dak Prescott, who knows? Yeah, he was putting on an MVP season, Sam. I see your face.
It's not
he
MVP.
wasn't winning yet. He wasn't winning, but when he gets a defense, oh boy, I tell you.
Well, it won't be with the Cowboys, so.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. If you like watching this video, then watch the last video right here. And if you like the video, then subscribe by clicking this button right here.